I'm Miss Hannah, and today I'm going to show you how to make our Boho Wall Art project. Looks like this. We'll go over what's in your bag and what you'll need from home to complete it, and then we'll get started. So in your bag, you're going to have one ball of gray yarn and a plastic needle in it. You'll have one ball of white or off-color white yarn. You'll have one hoop, and you will have a bag of beads. And from home, you will need a pair of scissors and maybe a ruler if you really care about measuring out how long you want everything to be. But other than that, let us know if anything is wrong with your bag. Contact us, and we'd love to see your project. All right, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do to make our boho wall art is we are going to cut our strands of yarn. And the way that we've done this here is that we've double looped it onto the hoop. So the length of our yarn is going to be determined by this double strand right here. So you're going to kind of loop it and then hold it like that, and then figure out how long you want it to look like this. So I want mine about that long, and then I'm going to cut it there. And then from here, I will use this piece of yarn to cut the rest of my thread for both the gray and the white. So I've already done that over here with my white and my gray. And then to start off, you can start off with either the white or the gray, doesn't matter, but you're going to take two strands together, and this is how we are going to do the knot. We're going to lay the ends here, put our hoop over it, and then we're going to take the bottom part here and the ends here, and we're going to loop the ends underneath that part, and then we're going to do the knot. And we're going to do that for all of them all the way around. Now on my example, I've done every other color. So I've done every other color. You can do that too, or if you want, you could do all one color on one side, one color on the other side. It's totally up to you. And don't worry about the length down here. We're gonna fix that at the end. So we are gonna knot ours all the way around. Okay, now that you have all of your yarn strands on here, we can put on your beads. You can choose whatever beads you want. If you have other beads at home that you want to use, that's great. The plastic needle that we gave you might be too big for whatever those beads are, but that's okay. So I'm going to just put them wherever I feel like. We are going to take the strand that you want to use. You're going to thread your needle. Might take a little bit since it is yarn. And then we're going to go to about the place where you want your bead. I'm going to take this bead right here, whoop, slide it through. You might have to pull on the needle a bit, but that's okay. Once it goes through, you'll figure out where you want that bead. That looks about good. And then we're going to just go through again. So we're going to create a knot by going through the bead again. And then it creates a knot like that, and it'll hold in place, and there's our bead. So I'm going to do it one more time with another bead on, say, over here. So thread your needle again and go through your bead. Pull out the tail end of your thread, your yarn. Place your bead and then go through again. And it creates a knot. So you'll go ahead and do that for however many beads you want. You will probably not want to make it all the way at the bottom since we do still want to trim this so it looks even. So it's up here in the middle, near-ish the bottom, but not at the very bottom. All right, we're gonna do that. Now that we have all of our beads where we want them, we get to finish up and trim the edges. So for this one, I tried to cut them both like diagonally, so it gave it like a point. It kind of worked out. You can cut yours however you want to trim it up. I'm just gonna cut across the bottom like this. I do recommend having very sharp scissors. Ta-da! So it'll cut easily. And then once that's done, you're done. And you can hang it wherever you want. It's very easy to hang that from anywhere. And thank you for joining us.